practiced.
The Brahma.
Right?
The Brahma, as they say.
The Brahma?
Yeah.
All right.
Don't question it.
I won't question it. I won't question it. But we're
I don't know,
off to
man.
the
I'm
races.
just the messenger, you know.
PS2, let's see how Major is able to deal with Pyra.
But on the other side, we have Tickle. It's kind of like a joke in Running in the House where Tickle, people tell him, stop playing solo Pyra. And right now, we're seeing it right now. It's decided to not start on the mid-throw, but that Flame Choke, you can't tech it if it's in the air. And that's going to be a pretty big opener for Major. Slow movement speed, doesn't really have the best of burst options, maybe dash attack. But Flame Choke is going to be one of the ways that he can kind of get those openings, and he has to be super careful on his recovery. But Tickle not really finding anything, having to recover early. That Nair going to swat Tickle away. And again, it's all about guessing right a couple of times, but like we know and love, Pyra can just down air you once and you're dead at, 100, probably 80 in this case, because it's Ganon, he's heavy, right? He can take a couple of punishment, but right now going in the favor of Tickle, and we'll see if
you haven't seen Mythra once. It's insane. This just feels like, okay, I have a character who can hit like hell against a character who can also hit like hell. He hasn't swapped once.
Yeah, we'll see if the BC
This isn't
boys...
Aegis. This is just Pyra.
This is just Pyra. We'll see if the BC boys go give Tickle some kind of words, because they were saying on the weekend, hey, stop playing solo Pyra. But we know Tickle really loves this character. I mean, out of the two, we can obviously see his efficiency with it, 90, 56%. And we're almost going to lap him in percent relatively soon. Oh, my God, that's scary.
Looking for the option here with the choke, but wasn't able to get anything off of it. The only thing I can say is at least Major is getting some opportunity to scrap a little bit. And, if you give Ganon that opportunity, obviously, a lot of stuff here is going to kill Pyra. And you kind of, you can be 70, 80% behind as a heavy, but you can't be doing that, unfortunate.
No, I mean, that's very unfortunate. I mean, trying to get to there and maybe rolling in off ledge. I don't know what happened there, but we just need to see some type of life from Major and try to get stock, because this is all Tickle, man.
Yeah.
The Tickle monster is out to play.
I mean, it's crazy because he's just doing it with Pyra. The efficiency from Tickle right now is just so good. You can kind of say that it's just Ganon with the sword has better moves and things, because Pyra just hits just as hard and has kind of the same stuff, but, it's heavily disjointed. That great pivot grab going to keep Tickle in advantage. And so far, Major has been against the back wall, not really finding a space. He's getting a couple stray hits here and there, but that fair not connecting, and that's not going to be the kill, and that's sharp.
Pretty convincing there. Obviously, there was the SD, but really, to your point, Tickle was really in the driver's seat, just in advantage state. And, Major is able to get some stray hits and blows, and obviously Ganon does a lot of damage, but still wasn't even able to get that first stock off. We're going to have to see if there's some adaptation. Not sure what it's going to be, but it's definitely right now Tickle in the driver's seat. His set to lose, and let's see if Major can make a swap, putting the hair up in the bun, getting refocused, and I think we're going to see the Ganon come back for Game 2, I would guess.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to the Brawler yet, because if you remember, that set against Lemon, it was a different vibe than this game.
Yeah.
It was just complete domination.
He didn't get hits.
Yeah, it was basically no hits. This felt more, especially without that SD, it wasn't great, but it felt more doable, right? So okay, but he's thinking about it as I say this.
Don't do it. Don't you dare do it, Aiden. We don't want to see the Brahma. We want to see the Ganon come out and just thrive. But again, it's hard because these disjoints, they're fast enough that it's not probable to get in if you're Ganon. Back to Hollow Bastion, we're going to see a lot of platform play from Tickle, but we just need to see a little bit more action from Major.
This.
Can we get a little bit more off? But a quick 51?
No, he's fine. And
Major will take that.
mistake.
Major will probably take that.
Yeah, that was
Absolutely.
A fast talk. It was just one guess.
Wait.
It was, oh my God, this is a lot of damage.
Wait for it.
Ooh, tries to go for that downer. That definitely would have killed. Again, you only need to guess right a couple of times, maybe twice, and that was a situation super in favor of Major. Just do enough, make Tickle panic. You try to go for the suicide or something. Aerial flame choke. Let's see if he guesses right. And nice.
The Nair?
That Nair covers. Oh, the Wizard's foot going to pressure Tickle. 96%.
Could not be more different than Game 1.
Could not.
Look at
yeah.
this.
This set's hilarious.
What has happened?
Oh, he
died. Not even kill spark. Just that move is ginormous. Still, Major very much in the driver's seat here. With, anything Ganon does almost is gonna kill at this percent.
If you don't get the Wizard's Foot right there, you're going to get hit for a lot of damage and put in a bad place if you're Major. Again, if you're Ganon, you can get back, but it's a little bit harder, and that strong hit of the dash will take that at that percentage every day of the week that ends with Y.
Yeah, I feel like, especially because we saw earlier Major versus J-John, these like kind of lower, agreed upon lower tier characters. When they
double
are
flame
on,
choke?
they kill early. I mean, it's been a minute and 20 seconds, and Major right now just feeling super comfortable. But right now, Tickle fighting back 87%. And
what?
I can't believe air dodge?
Yeah, that was interesting. I'm amazed that he lived there.
Yeah. Ganon recovery, not that bad.
It's kind of crazy. It's like bad, but also not bad. It's weird. The vertical travel on it is deceptive.
Yeah.
Oh, the side B is. How does Ganon deal with side B?
That's
I don't know.
And this could be a stocks very soon. Just one of those straight hits.
Oh, just an up smash. Just gonna clean it up. A decisive game too.
This feels like a set that's gonna be goofy and decisive in every single game. You know, once you get that first stock, it could just be a downhill slide because every hit means so damn much. By the way, still no switches so far. So this is basically Pyra versus Ganon, which is hilarious. I mean,
how many times has that
Zero.
set been played at like high level in front of a large audience?
has it ever happened?
I'm sure it has. I mean,
No,
you know,
high level. There's not that many high level Ganons, and there's not many people that favor Pyra that much.
I'm sure, I believe there is, I don't know the name of their tag, but I believe there is a very high-level Japanese Ganon, so I'm going to go on a limb and say that that's probably existed over there.
Yeah, but against solo Pyra, this is a matchup you don't really see.
Yeah, against because I don't think solo Pyra is, unheard of or super crazy or anything, but it's not the common, people use Aegis, both of the characters, typically, so.
The fair getting him off stage, and that's a weak hit of Nair, unfortunately. Can he get a little bit more? Ooh, what a parry on that Nair, but dash attack off of that, and the up air will send you in a bad spot.
Swap of the day,
we saw a swap! We saw a swap!
Literally swapped to die, and now we're back.
Okay.
Probably it was. I imagine it was. The thought was maybe it was a recovery.
It was
swap,
1,000%
a recovery option
yes.
swap, but still did not matter. Okay, getting the. Able to get back.
Get with the weak hit up there. Taking that stock at 20% right there.
That was
air dodging through. Can we see a little bit more?
Ganon's in control. He's looking for the suicide.
Again, trying to go for the suicide side B. The up air, send him off stage. Trying to get set up a spike with a down air. Trying to call him out with the dash attack. Now off stage. Now we are resetting that situation. Tickle's probably happy about that, but the side B will take that as a 3-stock from Major.
How long was that game? How long was that game?
This is why you never switch. This is why you never switch the Mythra. That character sucks. Just play Pyra. Oh my goodness.
You just put your chips on green 7 times in a row,
The Gimp.
and you make $1 billion. He got so many correct reads.
The Gimp. I mean, how many
the
times?
Soft hit up air. The fact that Major's comfortable in that offstage game, he's like, I'm not coming back to stage. I'm coming for you down here.
And he still made it back.
I know your recovery is limited and how you're able to use it. I mean, yeah, that's mental devastation right here. We're going back to Battlefield, and Tickle's just got to take a moment, realize that he's like, I'm still piloting.
Foot, the jab.
Oh my God.
Oh, the side jab. Can he get a little bit more?
Right
Trying
now.
to call out with that up smash, but nothing coming out quite just yet. But Tickle's finding a little bit of spirit with those side Bs. Again, those side Bs can come out and really just stand in the way of Ganon. Because it's a big, big body. The up air coming out quite just yet, protecting him with that flaming sword.
Right now, it's all on Major. I mean,
up here is
oh my
dangerous.
God!
Here is
dangerous. They're trying to do the same thing. This is the same character, except one just is better.
I understand why Major went up there because, I mean, both characters are explosive and at that top platform, a lot of early kill potential. But in that instance, Tickle being able to come out on top, securing that first stock lead.
Yeah, more reminiscence of that game 1. Tickle so far in control. Major hasn't found his way in. The Flaming Hell side is super tough.
Oh,
but
the up air.
reversal with the up air.
As you were saying before, luckily being able to catch that. It feels like Tickle's winning with these flaming ends, but Major's getting a little bit keen on it, jumping over again through the Nair into Nair. Can we see a little bit more? Nothing quite just yet. Trying to get some out the side. Tickle, no. I'm grabbing you, getting you off stage, reading the air dodge, and getting that with the fair. Just like that, Tickle's in the lead so far on this 4th game.
Huge. That was such a huge weight there from Tickle, knowing that the Major's kind of been throwing out those air dodges, being able to secure that stock with the back air. And now, obviously, Major is going to be able to secure the stock pretty quickly, just the nature of the character. But Tickle in the driver's seat, Major on his last stock. It's looking, there's Game 5 vibes for sure going on right now.
Again, oh my god, the footstool in the dare. Try to get a little more, but the flaming end. Getting back with that wizard's foot going down the side B. Can he get a little bit more? That was not what he wanted to do. He did not mean to do that. He did not mean to do that. Yeah. That was the miss, but you see Major shake his head. That's not all we're trying to do, but this game is wacky and fun. This is made for kids for a reason. Like, oh my god, we're having such a good time. Hello, Ludo. How's it going?
Yeah, that would have been something.
And suddenly we find ourselves in another Game 5. I mean, this day 2.
A quick Game 5.
Yeah, I mean, usually the games have been kind of a little bit on the long side. People are playing more neutral.
But guys, just imagine if somehow the tech chase had been the up tilt call out. That
would have been so funny.
Because that would have been possible, I guess. That
would have been
been. I mean, it would have been the rawest call out ever.
That would have been a misinput into. Oh yeah, I meant to do that.
I meant to do that.
Yeah. Okay, small battlefield. I do like the selection a little bit because I feel like on the top plat, I mean, obviously, Power gets just as much, if not more, but he has more disjoint, so it just kind of makes more sense. Tickle getting in first off with that fair. Can we see a little bit more off that Blazing End? I feel another Blazing End coming. Oh, dash.
I feel like I feel like Blazing End is just like there's no real answer other than just being able to space and jump around it, but it's just so tough for Ganon to get through that. Yeah. And it feels like it can kind of just set the pace of neutral, like right there, able to jump in and nair over it, but it's got to be in the right position
mash by
time.
Major. The fair game off stage. Can we see a little bit more? Trying to get a gimp with that up air. Not going to happen quite just yet. The Blazing End saying, hey, I see you land. I got you. Does he have a jump? Can he get back? He does have a jump. Saves it, get back. And now we're in a scenario where, getting through the Major with dash attack. Throw him off stage with a back throw. And gets back to stage is Tickle.
Just the weight.
The weight saying, I'm staring.
The ominous weight.
I'm staring at you straight down your eye holes.
Flaming End so far has been the name of the game for Tickle's neutral. It's all about if Major can kind of maneuver around, but it's so difficult. But he's finding his way in relatively well.
Dead.
And that up
you are
punish.
So dead. And just like that, Major's in. Gets out of that. Luckily being able to DI out of that downer on the stage. Gets back to stage. Luckily has that destroy. Trying to get that side piece. Quite just yet. And now getting back with the get-up attack. It's looking pretty good. The Wizard's Foot sending him straight at him, saying, I need to get near you as much as possible. I am in your threat range. The downer not going to kill quite just yet. As Ganon is one heavy boy. He be eating his chicken and meat like it's nothing. It's bulking season. But Pyro's ultimate hitting the gym with a 1-2-3 punch.
Yeah, the jab going to clean it up. Keeping it really close here.
The nipple hitbox. And
that's it.
That's the stock right there. You are not getting back.
Major in the driver's seat, only 10%.
Will we see a Ganon going on farther in this bracket? Possibly, but you gotta get through the prowess that is Tickle with this Pyra.
I mean, usually people say the vote-in, they have a chance, but they're not as good as the people that qualified naturally. But keep in mind, again, this is a match that would have happened. Oh my god, that backer gonna send Major off stage.
Oh, the air dodge weight again.
Do you have a jump?
He's fine,
he does not, but he's good. He's good to get in. The down tilt in the upper is not gonna kill quite as it. You are a meaty boy. You have a lot of weight to you. You have a lot of weight.
And Tickle really doing a great job. Basically has taken no hits this stock, which is what you need to do to come back here. First hit.
Tries to go for that tech chase with the flame choke, and that's the bread and butter opening with Major. We'll see if he can get another opportunity to make that guess, because it's not about how many neutral interactions you win. It's about the ones that get kills, right? Both of these players hit so hard.
The dash and the weak hit nair.
Weak hit nair.
Send him straight off stage.
Yeah, great flaming edge, protecting Tickle again. This is all about it.
That'll do it. This is the last stock scenario going into this Tickle Major setup.
We're here again.
Okay,
trying to call it out with the up smash.
Oh, what a parry to finish on that last hit. To stay in advantage here.
Major has won with a JV2, and just like that, Ganon moves on against the top tier of the Aegis and the